The Northwest Comic Show. The Northwest Comic Show. The greatest thing ever.
Hey, the Northwest Comic Show had a chance to go to Wizard World. Thank you, Wizard World. And we have some clips and things we're going to show you right now. Hey, what's up? It's Casey Okupi with the Northwest Comic Show, and we are here with Scott Wilson.
That's right.
How are you doing?
I'm doing great, thank you.
Good. How are you enjoying Wizard World so far?
I love it. I love Portland. It's nice to be here.
Good. Excellent. Yeah. Well, we also enjoy having you here in the Portland area.
Good.
Yeah. So recently, you were, for example, on Walking Dead and shows like, how did you get into the Herschel character?
It was a lot of fun. You read the role and you go in and you jump in like learning how to swim each time.
You've did a lot of diverse characters. I mean, like in Judge Dredd and CSI and just all these different characters. So, yeah, do you take like a while preparing for those?
I do, and generally speaking, I love to do research with roles to where I can find out something about other people and what they did with their lives and how, who they were. Like Scott Crossfield, I played in The Right Stuff. What a great guy. I mean, he was the first test pilot who was also an aeronautical engineer. Went twice the speed of sound. Designed the the space suits that NASA still uses. That was interesting. It's fun. I love what I do. It's a lot of fun.
Well, we love what you do too. We really appreciate your work. We enjoyed watching you on Walking Dead and seeing you in all these other movies. And I'll tell you, it's been a pleasure getting a chance to meet with you and do a quick little interview. I appreciate it.
I appreciate that. Thank you.
Thank you, sir.
Right. You guys come on out. It's a lot of fun here.
Yeah. Go to your next Wizard World.
That's it.
Absolutely.
Cool. Thank you.
Thank you, sir. Hey, what's up? I'm Casey Okupi. This is the Northwest Comic Show. Thank you. And it's a show that focuses on different aspects of pop culture and things along those lines. Comic-Con culture, comic books, music, movies, and all those other things you can think of that you like to see when you're thinking of pop culture and comic book conventions and things like that. So today we have Marin on the show.
Hello.
Hey, how are you?
I'm doing well. How are you?
Oh, I'm doing pretty good. You have fans, clearly.
Thank you.
Yeah.
It's good to know.
Yeah, so you're a young gentleman. How old are you, I'd like to ask?
I'm 17.
17?
Yes.
All right. Because you're in a band, right?
Yes.
Okay, what's it called?
It's called Torn Back Together.
Torn Back Together. All right. And, you know, we heard you play earlier. It was spectacular, and we enjoyed it. So now, where did you learn to play like that?
I'm actually a self-taught guitarist. The guy who I actually got that kind of style of music from, not like copying his songs, but the genre that got me into it. His name's Rob Scallon, and he plays a lot of like solo electric guitar stuff, and just sort of really got me into it. So I started learning more techniques of that, and a few weeks later I made that song.
Where did you see him?
He's a YouTuber, and he just sort of makes his own videos.
That's pretty cool. So you saw him on YouTube, and you're like, I like that, and I'm gonna start to try to learn how to do some aspects of what he does, right?
Yeah.
That's
It's a lot
awesome.
of finger tapping on the fretboard. There's a lot of other techniques. Like, it's kind of like playing bass on the guitar, because people like use slap bass. That kind of genre is sometimes called slap guitar.
Okay. So you abuse your guitar.
Yes, a lot.
Okay, good. So you slap it, pick on it.
Yeah,
All
quite
right,
a bit.
cool. All right, well, yeah, we saw some techniques and things you wouldn't usually think about when you're thinking of guitar, because you see people like wailing on it, you know, really hardcore and everything. But you're doing all kinds of things with your hands that I don't normally see. Are there technical terms for those?
Well, when I was using both hands on the fretboard, it's called tapping, and instead of like strumming or picking, pretty much you just hit the string and like down onto the fretboard, and it creates the vibration on the fret. So it would hit the same note, only it's a lot more convenient to hit the notes instead of having to move your hand all up and down the fretboard. There's another one, it's called the gallop, that I actually learned from Rob Scallon.
Wow.
That's where like you strum it multiple times with one stroke down with 3 different fingers.
All right. Well, I don't know anything about all that stuff. That's cool. That's interesting. Little guitar stuff. All right. How many people are in your band?
There's 4 of us.
4?
Yes.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, I'm actually playing lead guitar, and then got drummer, and then our vocalist is going to be our bassist, and then there's rhythm guitar.
Oh, okay. So you have 4 people solidly in the band?
Yes.
Sweet. Cool. Torn Back Together. That's interesting. All right. So now do you do guitar training anywhere?
I'm currently helping out with teaching a guitar class at my school. That's for more lead guitar stuff, nothing like the song I created or performed today.
So like standard stuff.
Yeah. It's more of just the picking, like knowing where the notes are on the fretboard.
Okay. I don't know where they are. Okay. So cool. And that's in school that you're
Yeah,
teaching
that's at
people that?
McNary, where we just started the guitar class actually this semester.
Okay. So you're going to send them a bill afterwards? Right.
A huge one.
Cool. Okay, good. All right. Are people able to hire you to teach music and stuff?
Yeah, I'm willing to teach guitar lessons.
Wow. Well, I'm pretty sure if that's the truth, after watching you play, people are probably going to want to do that. So, you know, as far as hypothetically, if people wanted to get a hold of you, you said that they could just message us on the show on Facebook or in social media, like just message Northwest Comic Show?
Yeah, of course.
Okay, and then we could get that message to you because I know you. I met you before. Cool. All right, now let me see. Where do you want your career musically to go?
Well, right now I'm really into post-hardcore and metalcore, so I'm like that's where our bands want to go. I really want to like tour and stuff like that. That's kind of what I've wanted to do since I was like 5 or 6.
Okay.
And
So you're okay with being rich and famous then?
I guess, yeah,
You don't have
I
a
can
problem
deal
with
with
that?
that. No, I don't have a problem with that.
You're getting used to the whole TV thing now, huh?
Yeah.
Yeah. It feels good. It feels like a glove, right?
Yeah, it's perfect.
It's like very natural, you know? Just be on TV. What? Big deal. Who cares? You know? Cool. All right. So you want to start touring post-hardcore music.
Yes.
What is that? What are bands that some of our viewers potentially may have heard of that are post-hardcore?
Well, a big post-hardcore band is actually Pierce the Veil. Like old Sleeping with Sirens was more post-hardcore, but not exactly the
new
newer
guys,
stuff.
No.
No. See, another one of Mice and Men could be like classified as post-hardcore, metalcore. They're like,
Okay.
I guess you can classify them as both.
Metalcore, post-hardcore. Now, like I said, I know you. So I think that means that there's some good music instrument playing, and then people yell. So, right? Pretty much? No?
Yeah.
Yeah?
Yeah.
Okay, good. All right, awesome. Okay. So I think that's really cool that you want to do that. So are those the bands that influenced you, the ones that you mentioned?
More Pierce the Veil than any of the other ones, and then another one that's influenced my guitar playing the most is Avenged Sevenfold. The lead guitarist to that band is like, I don't know, I've grown up listening to that band since I was in like 2nd grade. So
Cool.
it's really influenced my playing.
Okay. Well, I'm sure they'll be happy to hear this. I know they're watching right now. They usually tune in, so I'm just kidding. But now, as far as like what you played on the guitar, for me personally, I was watching while you were playing and everything. Looks like some very intricate technical stuff. Were there any other like specific just guitar artists that kind of influenced what you do?
Honestly, not really. Rob Scallon, he's the
Scallon.
only one that I've actually seen doing things like that kind of genre.
All right.
I've tried to find others, but I just haven't found any others that like I actually like. He makes a lot of that kind of music, and I don't think I've ever heard a song that style that he's made that I don't like.
Look at that, Rob. Look what you're doing. You're like influencing people, you know, that's really cool. So yeah, all right. Well, I wanted to tell you thank you for taking the time to be on our little show here.
Of course.
All right, I appreciate it.
Thank you for having me.
Thanks. All right, yay! All right. Hey, what's up? It's Casey Okupi with the Northwest Comic Show, and we're here with Dan Barry from VERDACOMB. How are you doing?
Doing good. How are you?
Let me think. Pretty good. We're at Wizard World, right? So we got to be doing good, right?
Yep, exactly.
Okay. What's VERDACOMB? Tell me about it.
VERDACOMB is an original graphic novel I've been developing since 2009. I write, draw, color, and self-publish, and my fiancée Melissa is chief editor, editor-in-chief, whatever.
And a whole lot more.
And a whole lot more. Exactly.
Cool.
So what I'll do is I'm going to give you a sticker. This is an orb suit.
Nice.
And you can see the orb suit is an organic battle mech. Yeah, it has to talk. It's an organic battle mech they use in this arena deathmatch in Chapter 1. And the story is basically about these 3 friends plotting to expose the corruption behind the game, and it becomes a whistleblower story. So it's not necessarily about a deathmatch. It's about trying to overcome the society and reveal the truth.
Okay, I don't want to get you in trouble, but is this a metaphor for our own government?
It's probably a mirror for our own government and society in general. They're all addicted to augmented and virtual reality. And so in Chapter 1, Danuva, one of the main characters, has to overcome his addiction to technology to pursue the truth behind their society.
Oh my God, I totally get it. It's about social media, and it's about our government. I read you loud and clear.
Awesome.
All right. Cool. Well, it's been a pleasure. I appreciate.
Nice to meet you.
All right.
The Northwest Comic Show. The Northwest Comic Show. The greatest thing ever.